Hey, we're back. Welcome to episode 7 of Roll For It. Sorry for the not being here last week. It's okay, nobody saw that, Derek. Last week was Canadian Thanksgiving.
Saw what?
Exactly. Last week was Canadian Thanksgiving, so we took a week off because 2 of us are Canadians, so, turkey. Woo!
Woo!
And,
yeah. I'm thankful that we don't have Christopher Columbus to be responsible for.
Yeah, right?
Come on, that guy was a monster.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Anywho.
Okay, let's move on past that, though. So, last time we played, our mighty heroes, in air quotes, had just retrieved the bone crown from the ex-kingdom of Din, where the castle that they were in, and they stepped out the front gate, and 2 of the 3, that is Ginkgo and Jonesy, see a hooded figure in front of you, which Cruven does not see, and that's where we're going to pick up.
Okay, so we're on the steps. Yeah?
Yeah.
So we're at the top of the steps?
Yep. And the hooded figure is at the bottom of the steps. There's about 10, 12 steps in the courtyard, and then it extends out to the main entrance and drawbridge and then the road.
So you're saying we have the high ground?
Yes.
Wait, be you foe or be you kinsman?
He takes a step forward. Or I should
guys
say
looking at?
it.
What is your name?
It takes another step forward.
It?
Well, I gotta say, like, sexually ambiguous, because I can't say he or she, otherwise... I'm gonna say he, but I'm not telling you that it's male or female, okay?
Or we could nickname them.
You can't nickname a character that has a name, okay?
Oh, no, we totally can, because, they may or may not be our kin, and they may or may not be named Annie. Annie kin. Do not approach.
Jesus
Have the
Christ.
high ground.
Jesus. I was like, where is he going with this? Ah, fuck. Alright, so the hooded figure takes a step forward.
Okay, I take out my maul. Oh, wait. Better yet, I stow my maul, and I take out my javelin, and I hold it in both hands as far away from my body as I can to create a distance perimeter.
Okay.
And I point it straight at their chest.
Okay. Ginkgo and Cruven, are you guys doing anything?
I'm gonna use Magic Stone and just kind of stay there for now.
Okay.
I'm gonna close my eyes and reach in Jonesy's bag and fumble around for the bone crown and put it on my head.
He's gonna need sleight of hand to steal from me.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to roll for that.
What would I like to roll?
Sleight of hand.
Oh, that one.
Okay.
That
You
works.
deftly reach into his backpack and
I
grab
would not notice that.
grab the bone crown and you put it up on your head. I can just outright say it because all of you now have had the crown on your heads at some point, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where the fuck is Spoon? I go. Okay, so when you put on the crown, Jonesy and Ginkgo see your eyes kind of cloud over a little bit, and you kind of fade off a little bit, and you see 12 long dead men wearing crowns of bone surrounding you, and they're moving towards you, screaming, "You are not one of us. Curse you. Curse you. We see you, and we will punish you."
Alright, I'm gonna take that right off. Put it on the
All
ground.
right. Okay.
Do I now see the guy ahead of me?
You do.
Ooh, hello. I'm gonna
Although
get my short sword ready.
I'm gonna need you to roll a con save,
Oh, okay. That's right.
because you did not say that you closed your eyes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that crown, it would really top off your wardrobe right now if you put it on.
It's in my hands.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Can I ask my teammates if this would really top off my outfit?
You can do whatever you want. It's D&D.
I asked my teammates, hey guys, would this really just top off my outfit?
I turn around and look at him and I go, what the fuck? And I go to grab it off of his head.
Con save.
Con save. I tried to grab it off.
You had to
Okay.
look at it.
Oh,
this
I
would
looked at it?
yeah, this would really top off your wardrobe.
It would, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you feel like you want to put it on.
Okay, I'm gonna grab him. I'm gonna say, "Give me that crown."
I'm gonna say no, my
Oh.
crowd.
Okay, hold on. We need a D100.
Awesome. First the match. Hold up. I just gotta get that D100. Oh, it's low.
Okay. Yeah, you're fine. You kind of prick your thumb against the side of the crown as it went to grab it, and you feel a crack, but nothing's broken. Probably just a sprain. Your thumb kind of
It
hurts.
doesn't look as good on you as it would look on me.
Probably true.
Pfft. You're not supposed to agree with me. Fight with me.
So when he took it off, did you look at it?
Me? No,
Yeah.
I have my eyes closed still.
Okay.
I didn't take it off. I pricked my hand on it. I didn't.
You
get
still
it.
grabbed it. You still grabbed
Oh,
it.
I
You
still
just,
grabbed it? Oh,
Yeah, you
okay.
just kind of jammed your thumb against it, and you're like, "Ow, fuck!" And then you still took it off of him.
Okay, let's put that right back in your bag. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I'm stowing
Hold-
it.
hold your
For
bag up.
sure, I'm stowing it.
Okay. I'm assuming that you're not looking at it, so I'm gonna need a. What can we roll here? Give
I'm
me.
trying. Trying not to look at it. It'd be con.
Yeah, no, you're not. You're not trying to do a save here. Just give me a D20.
Cool. Oh, sorry, my menu disappeared for it.
Yeah, you're trying to put it in the backpack with your eyes closed, and you set it down deftly on the ground in front of you.
Really? Okay.
You missed the backpack.
Shit. Well, that's what I get for trying to do it one-handed with a spear in my hand. Okay.
And your eyes closed.
Can somebody get this? I can't even. I literally can't even.
With my eyes
yeah.
closed, I'm gonna like fumble because I'm right next to him.
Yeah.
Can I like? Do I have his bag in my hand or is the bag on the
The
ground?
bag is in your hand. Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna hold that in one hand, fumble for the other thing, eyes closed, try to put it in there.
Okay, I need a D20.
Oh god.
Okay, so holding the bag in your right hand and fumbling around for the crown with your left, you can't seem to find it. You know that the crown is somewhere on the ground in front of you.
Can I try again?
Yes, you can. Give me another D20.
Oh yeah, found it.
Your fingers find the crown, and you deftly slip it into the bag and seal up the satchel. And you are now holding Jonesy's bag in your hands.
Here you go. Here's the bag.
Thank you. I put it on.
All right.
Okay, I reopened my eyes and I try to reacquire this target. Have they moved yet?
Yeah, he's about 4 feet in front of you.
Fuck. He went right past my spear when my eyes were
Sorry,
closed.
they are 4 feet in front of you. Sexually ambiguous. One hooded figure, 4 feet in front of you.
Okay, I'm gonna try and peek underneath that hood of the cloak.
Give me a
With my
perception.
perception. Yes. Let's see.
Yeah, you can't see anything. It's kind of dark. His cowl's its cowl is hiding the facial features, and you don't really see anything. Despite it being bright daylight, it's very well hidden.
Cool. Okay. I don't trust somebody that does that, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to shove him backwards down the stairs.
Okay. Give me a roll for that. Yeah, as you reach out to kind of shove him, you tripped on the step in front of you, and you go down to one knee.
Dang.
And
Okay.
missed. Ginkgo or Kruven. There is a hooded figure standing 3 feet in front of you.
I'm gonna use Thunderwave and try to blow him back.
Okay. Go for it. It has no effect.
Actually, he has to make a saving throw.
No, he
I
doesn't.
think.
Not in
Okay.
this case. Kruven?
Thinking. So, And that's a spell, Thunderwave?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a bag of 1,000 ball bearings. I'm gonna get like a couple handfuls of them because he's
Okay.
on the stairs, right?
Yep, he is.
Fucking dance, motherfucker.
Okay, so you you drop the ball bearings on the steps and roll perception. Okay, so you see what happens with perfect clarity. You see that the ball bearings all land and kind of spread out in a very treacherous pattern on the steps, and you think to yourself, anybody who tries to step on this is going to trip and fall. Like, even me, like, having to walk down these steps, I'm going to have to be real careful, so this should really do it, right? And you see him step on top of them, and his feet go through the ball bearings and touch the cement steps, and continues walking.
Fuck. Ghost.
And-
Ghost.
And
Ghost.
Not good.
just when he gets to you, kind of looks a little bit over your shoulder, and you see a grin as you see his lips peel back to reveal 2 bloody canines, and you hear a little bit of a chuckle, and then he disappears.
Like,
Fades into nothingness as he steps into you.
guys, we're haunted.
Yeah, that's probably not good.
Yeah.
You know what we should do?
Leave.
Drink.
Actually, you know what you should do? If I could just find where I wrote it. Sorry. This might actually be in my notes on the phone. I didn't actually think this was gonna happen. Hold on. Please hold. Okay. Sorry. Ah! Ooh, Jonesy, you're currently holding the crown, yeah?
It's in my backpack.
Right. Okay, give me a
Prudent put it
D4.
in there. Okay. 1.
A 1, huh? Okay, so what's your max health?
41.
Okay, I need... It's 41 divided by 4. Be 10.
40.
I'm just gonna...
10.
I'm
Sorry.
just gonna scroll... I'm gonna... Down. Okay, so I need 2d10, real quick. You take 4 points of damage.
Ow, 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 ow.
You feel a
ow.
searing
I take off
pain.
my backpack. I take off my backpack.
You feel a searing pain in your mind as you take 4 damage.
I don't like this. Okay, that's not good.
So
Shit.
the backpack is now on the ground.
Yep.
Okay.
Crud.
You guys are in the middle, or you guys are on the steps of the courtyard of the main castle. The Jonesy's backpack is on the ground in front of you.
How the fuck are we supposed to transport this thing if he keeps trying to kill us?
Can you, like, pick it up with your javelin?
I could try. I use the end of my javelin and I poke it through one of the straps and I lift it up off the ground.
Okay, give me a dex save. Okay, you pick it up with your spear, and you're holding it very much like a hobo, and yeah, you guys are good.
Okay, cool. I put that hobo sack style over my shoulder and I'm like, let's get the fuck out of here. Back to
Okay.
the witch head? Or wait, where is this thing supposed to go?
Give
To
me
the
a history
king.
roll.
Is he within walking distance?
Give me a history roll.
Yeah.
I don't know. What?
I think I
Your
should
character
remember.
has been there at some point. Remember, you were at the apothecary where your mask was stolen. So you were at the
Yeah, but I was in a blackout drunk.
Exactly.
My history
So-
wouldn't pierce that. One of these guys would need to know.
Okay. If
I mean,
if
I'm
you
a
guys know the
wanderer,
answer,
can I-
you can. If you guys know the answer, you can answer it. Otherwise, you'll have to roll.
I think the Wanderer would know.
The Wanderer would know. Do you recall, or do you want me to tell you?
I mean, it's past that little village. It should be walking distance, right?
Yeah, it's a couple hours walking, but you guys are currently at the castle, ex-castle kingdom of Din, about 4 or 5 hours walking distance from here. Due west is the former town of Darinar, which you guys have named Witchhead, I think. And directly north of that, 5-6 hours walking, is the castle and city of Edenbrook, which you would recognize as where the king is, and yeah. You guys still need to rest, though, yeah?
Yep.
Hold up. Behind us, about 20 feet away, there's a door, and then up a set of stairs next to the door is a dead guy that we just murdered and tied up, right?
Correct.
I put the backpack down on the ground. I turn around. I'm gonna go grab that.
Okay. So you go upstairs and you grab Walter.
Yeah, be right back, guys. I go grab Walter. I pick him up.
So you grab him one arm and you kind of hoist him over your shoulder and put him on your shoulders like a fireman carry him down the stairs, and you are back now with the party. Walter over your shoulders, and yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and grab him by like the shoulder, and then put the backpack over top of my shoulder, or the backpack on the spear at the end of the shoulder, and then walk while I'm dragging Walter with one hand.
Okay. I need a acrobatics roll as you're walking down the
handle all
steps. Nope. Something
Just
else.
Steps. Oh,
You slip on the ball bearings and land on your ass.
damn it! I forgot about that.
God damn it.
No, wait it.
Walter
To it.
Walter spills on the ground. The bag and the spear, fall over, and you're now sitting there on your ass. A couple of ball bearings kind of stuck into your cheeks. It's a
Eyes
little
closed.
painful, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna scrape them off into my hand and hand them back to Kruven.
I'm gonna put him back in the bag.
Okay. You can put
And
back a half a handful of ball bearings into your
Perfect.
inventory.
And then I will just wordlessly reconstruct myself and
Okay.
just standing.
I'm gonna let you do that. Kruven, what are you doing?
How many stairs are there? Like, how
12.
big is the staircase?
12 steps.
Okay. Can
There
I,
is
like,
ball bearings all over them.
Right. Can I use my dash and like jump over?
You can try.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Because I have a dash ability. It makes me go twice as fast.
Right.
I don't know. Okay.
Oh, any character can dash, but you just forego an action to dash.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you're not in
Okay.
combat, so I'll just... yeah.
Right.
I
So
will
how-
need
how-
a acrobatics roll to see if you stick the landing or not.
All right. Here we go.
Yeah, you definitely leap from the very top of the steps, and you land about 3 feet in front of the bottom step, and land, cushion the blow with your legs, and do a little roll and stand up, and yeah, everybody looks at you in amazement as they seem to wonder that maybe you were a circus performer before you came here.
Were you a circus performer before you came here?
No.
Just making conversation. It seemed like the right thing to say. The
Apparently.
voice was whispering in the back of my mind. Shall we
Ginkgo,
continue?
Ginkgo, you're standing on the steps. What would you like to do?
I'm just gonna like get down on my ass and scoop myself along the bearings down the. Yep.
Okay.
Exactly.
No roll,
like
no
that.
roll needed. You do exactly that, and you're at the bottom of the steps, free of ball bearings.
I'll stand back up.
Cool. You are standing. The 3 of you are at the bottom of the steps.
Let's walk to the witch head.
All right.
Okay. Would you guys like to fast travel?
Sure.
Okay. So we catch up a little bit later. It's now around lunchtime as you guys enter the former town of Darinar, as you guys have nicknamed the Witch Head. And as you guys walk through the center gates, I'm going to need wisdom saves from all 3. Okay, Kruven and Ginkgo, you guys are completely oblivious. Jonesy, you feel like something is different since you left.
I take a look around. What is different?
Okay,
I put my hands out like I drop everything that's in my hands. the spear, the backpack, and the dead man. And I put my hands out sideways and I go, whoa.
So you're
Something's
looking
off.
around now, yeah?
Yeah, and I'm looking around.
Give me a perception roll. Alright, cool. So you look around and you see a couple footprints. You can't exactly identify how many people were here, but you would guess 5 or 6, as there are some unique footprints. You spot what seems to be a scuffle in the center of the town. It looks like these people may have been dragging somebody here, because there is drag marks coming from the road all the way into the middle of the town. And as you guys are walking, or as you guys are standing there, through a little bit of a distance, Jonesy, you can see that there is a you see a red-scaled tiefling with purple hair. Looks like she or he is leaning against the tavern wall, about 2 feet to the right of the door.
I point and I go, customer.
Okay.
And I pick up the javelin and backpack combo and Walter on the other hand, and I start moseying on up.
Okay.
I'm gonna poke Kruven and say, "Is that the one from earlier?"
Can I roll history for that?
Yes, you can.
Hmm.
You're not sure. You're
I'm
too
not
far away
sure.
to tell.
I think I'm too far away.
Didn't she just kind of like disappear?
Yeah, she did, didn't she? I mean, she left. Like the gnome dude left. So, I mean, profits
I
go
mean-
3 ways. I'm no mythologist, but ratios go up.
Yeah, they do. All right, new customers.
Okay. You guys walk up to the tavern, and you guys are now 3 or 4 feet away, and you can see that this tiefling is, in fact, your passive wisdom would tell you, your former companion, Callista. Upon seeing her, you see that she's not leaning against the side of the building whatsoever, actually. She is pinned to the building about 3 feet above the ground, legs not touching the ground, and she's hanging there as there is a spear pierced right through the middle of her throat, pinning her to the wall of the tavern. There is dried blood all the way down her face and her chest, and it looks like she took quite a beating. There's a dagger with a note pressed into her heart, and her eyes stare back at you with white, cold, dead eyes.
Well, that's not good for business.
I was just about to ask if it would be insensitive to ask if you guys were hungry.
I mean, a little.
I'm thirsty.
Yeah. How much blood is
Yeah.
left?
Oh, well, she's already strung up. I put my backpack down and I put down Walter. How sturdy is that spear that she's pinned to the wall with?
It's real good in there.
Cool. But how long is it?
It's hanging out about 3 feet, but you would recognize from your knowledge of spears that this spear is roughly 5 or 6 feet long, and only 3 feet is showing, so it's probably pierced through the other side of the wall.
Oh, shit.
And
So that's really in there.
upon trying to
Oh.
wiggle it, you find there is no wiggle.
That's perfect. I'm gonna grab Walter with 2 hands and try to push him right onto the stake over top of her.
Okay.
Can I just strength?
Yeah, give me a strength on that, yeah. Yeah, you try and lift up Walter, and you kind of hit his head on the butt end of the spear that's hanging out. And
You're right. Hold on. I gotta make a hole first.
Yeah.
Do I got a dagger? Do one of you guys have a dagger?
Hold on.
There's a dagger stuck in the body.
I'm just gonna
with a
thrust
note
my
attached.
sword right into Walter.
That's perfect. You need to make a hole.
Alright. Get in there and wiggle it around.
Yeah. Twist it.
Alright. Do I have to make a roll for that?
Yeah. Yeah, give me a roll for that.
Rawr.
And where is the location?
Oh man, that's perfect.
Where is the location of this hole?
Like right in the center?
Sure. Yeah. We're trying to.
So center mass.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you puncture a hole right through him, center mass, it's a very nice, clean hole.
Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna pick him back up and line up the spear with that hole and try to just shove him right down on the end of the spear.
Give me another strength.
Cool. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you flawlessly you pick him up, slide him on in there, and think to yourself, you probably could have done it without making the hole.
You know, you gotta do things right. You gotta take the extra steps to do things right.
Measure twice, cut once, right?
Thank you, Kruven. That was good. I'm gonna. Could you just poke them? Just both of them. Just poke them a whole bunch. Just lots of little holes. I'm gonna take off their boots.
All right, I'm just gonna start stabbing. I'll use my dagger though.
Okay. You are stabbing 2 corpses.
Cool. And I'm gonna go ahead and start taking my pot out of my bag and just put it underneath them both.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a look at this here note.
Okay. 1 sec. So upon stabbing Kruven, not stabbing Kruven, but Kruven, upon stabbing the corpses, you realize that the tiefling one is not bleeding. Every hole that you make is just a hole inside of some flesh. There's no blood circulation whatsoever. There's no blood dripping out. Looks like she took a severe beating, and, as corpses do, there's no more blood circulating, so when you cut it, nothing comes out. And, Walter's bleeding, though.
Small victories. I mean, the spear was already there, too, so, win-win.
Genko, you look at the note. The note says, "She knew the rules. You run from the collector, you die. How fortuitous that she was traveling with the crown bearers. Be seeing you real soon," and real is underlined a bunch of times in red, which you would ascertain would be blood. And it's signed by A.
A.
Yeah, like that.
The letter A. Yeah, that showing me that actually does nothing. I can't read.
Well, the other
Do you think this is about us? I mean, I don't have a crown.
I don't know, man.
Do tieflings, like the horns, those are stuck to the skull, right?
Yep.
Because she's already past the point of bleeding. I mean, if she dried out, we should just leave it here. We should just leave her here. It's gonna look really cool, right next to the witch head. But do we have to rename the
It
tavern?
look like we killed her. No, just add the heads.
Stack them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Yeah.
So it's a tiefling, and then pushed against it is whatever the fuck Welter was. With all his teeth. Yeah, that's good.
It's our conquest.
I like this. Stack them up.
It's a trophy.
I'm going to clear a spot underneath these bodies because, with that much spear, we can still stack one more body here. So I'm going to prepare a flat spot.
They're hanging like 2 feet above where the ground would be.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I'm going to
so-
clear a nice flat spot down there for a pot so that when we come up with the third body, I've got a spot to put the pot.
Okay. You brushed away some dust and foliage, and yeah.
One of you guys has got the key to this place, right?
The gnome had it.
Through the magic of magicness, it's in Kriven's backpack.
I have it! I'm gonna unlock the door.
Okay. I didn't really want to fuck you guys over there, so I was like, oh shit, how do I get it? Kruven has it. There you go. Cool.
That's nice.
Kruven, you unlock the door to your tavern.
I'm just gonna look around and see if anything looks different.
No, nothing
Would
looks
that be-
different. Looks exactly the
Okay.
same. You don't even need to
Perfect.
roll for it. As you step in, you find that the only thing new to the town was the existence of Callista's corpse. And now I need D4 from Jonesy.
Frank.
Ooh, a 3. Jonesy, you feel someone's breath on your neck, and you're feeling quite paranoid.
I feel like someone's standing behind me.
You feel like someone is standing behind you, and you feel like a damp breath on the nape of your neck.
I'm just gonna turn around and punch without looking.
You punch air.
Oh, okay. There's nobody there? I don't see nothing?
Well, you kick the shit out of the air real good, but you don't see nothing.
Huh. Okay, I'm getting paranoid. Guys, this crown is starting to fuck with me. I think we should rest up still a little bit though, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
In that case, I'm gonna take my pot of blood. Wait, there's a cauldron inside the pub, right?
Correct.
Okay, I'm gonna go over, pour it into the cauldron, then put the pot back outside.
Okay.
I'm gonna start making batches here. And
Alright.
while it's brewing over the fire, I'm gonna go pick out a... Wait, we got no beds. Guys, we have no beds.
I'm just gonna go lay on the bar and go in a trance.
Yeah, I'm an elf. I'm cool.
Damn it. I don't even have a bedroll or anything, do I?
I don't think so.
No,
You don't.
I literally don't have anything. And there's no beds. Okay, I'm just gonna take off all my clothes and wad them up into a ball to use as a pillow and lay down on the floor in front of the fire.
Okay. I am assuming you guys want a quick time, about 8 hours, for a long rest.
Yeah.
I would
fine.
appreciate that.
Okay. I'll say 4 hours in, Kruven and Ginkgo, your guys' meditation is over. You see a naked human man laying with all of his clothes bundled up around his head to make a pillow. He's laying by the fire. You know Ms. Jonesy, and yeah, you're in the tavern. If you want to wait, if you want to wait for another 4 hours, we can, or you can do anything you want right now.
While he's sleeping, I'm gonna walk over and use Druidcraft and sprout a rose on his forehead.
Okay. Roll for that?
Like
Or
out
do you
of
have
my
to?
forehead?
Yeah.
Do you
I
have
mean,
to
it's-
roll for that, or is it cantrip?
It's a cantrip.
Okay. A rose sprouts out of his forehead.
Alright. That's it.
Okay. Kruven, you want to do anything here, or are we quick time in 4 hours?
I'm gonna comment how pretty the rose that is, and
Okay.
we're gonna move on.
Alright. 4 hours later, Jonesy, you wake up, and for some reason there's a rose growing out of your forehead.
I shake my head from side to side just to come loose.
The rose moves with you and kind of shakes a little bit as you stop and turn your head the other way.
Okay, I'm gonna put my hand on my face like this and bend it upwards
Okay.
and then let go. What does it do?
It stays upright.
Stays upright?
Yes.
Good. Okay, and I'm just gonna put my tunic back on.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna check the cauldron.
Alright.
Should I roll for brewing?
Yeah, you probably should. Alright. You made a batch of blood alcohol.
Soup's up.
We'll say it has 4 portions. Also, you guys are fully rested, so you can refill your health and spell usages.
Cool. Well, then we can just stock the bar.
Yeah. Make some money.
If people like blood alcohol.
This is for us.
Oh, okay.
Or make money. I guess if people come by and drink blood alcohol, that would be good.
It's been 8 hours. I need a D4 roll from Jonesy.
God damn.
I need a 2d10. Oh, you take 15 points of damage, and you're feeling like you just feel this racking pain inside your head.
Ah, okay, we need to get rid of this crown.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright. Let's take it to the king.
Alright, I'm gonna step outside and get the key ready to lock up.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the thing with the spear, except now the shit. This backpack, it's still hurting me somehow. Do we have any food, by the way?
I have some rations.
Yeah, me too.
Is there anything at the bar or behind the bar? Oh, also, what other buildings are in this town?
There's a really old lumber mill. There's a stable, a blacksmith. There's the tavern that you guys are in, and there's a couple of. There's one building that looks like it's split into like 8 different apartments.
So there's nobody in this whole town.
Nobody.
What's barring? Is it walled off?
Yes.
And
There's a wall that encompasses the entire town, and it opens up at the main guard gate that you guys first entered.
Are the stables empty?
Yes. Aside from some hay.
Well, sounds like we're gonna need to find some horses that have owners that no longer have need of them.
Totally meta, but could we leave Drew as the innkeeper?
Sure. Unless he comes back, in which case he will randomly teleport to you guys.
I mean, he's a mage or whatever. Yeah.
I'll just DM magic him there. But yeah, okay, we'll just assume that he's taking care of the bar.
I like that. Has it rained since?
No.
Damn it. Okay, yeah, I'm good. Let's do the thing with the spear and the backpack and let's get the fuck out of here. Wait a second. I remember I was pretty drunk, but the first day that we met, you can turn into a horse.
I mean, yeah. So?
It would be way faster if we rode you to the kingdom.
I mean, I guess so.
Can I roll persuasion to like talk him into it?
Sure.
Right.
Yeah, you're feeling like that might be a really good idea, Ginkgo.
Alright, I'll turn into a warhorse.
Alright. You turn into a big-ass black warhorse with blood-red eyes and a bad temper.
Rad.
Alright.
You're ready to fuck shit up.
I'm gonna mount him.
For the next little while, I'm going to need all of your interactions to be consistent of neighing and, like, chuffing. So, keep that in mind. You're the one that wanted to play a druid, just saying.
Before I mount him, it's been 8 hours now. I'd like to walk over to the door of the Witch Head.
Okay.
Where what's his face is Walter. Since rigor mortis is setting in, I'm gonna morph his face into a smile.
Okay.
And then hold it.
All his teeth are kind of making that hard to do, but you think you managed to do it as it kind of more looks like a sly half grin instead of a smile. But yeah, it worked out, kind of.
Okay.
You think to yourself that anybody that is not a seasoned adventurer might get turned away by his kind of gruesome look. But anybody who's been on the road for any amount of time, you know, would be like, that's weird, and then walk in, so. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, now I get on the horse.
Okay.
I'm gonna hop on.
Okay. Ginkgo, there's 2 people on you.
I'm just gonna take off towards the castle.
I'm gonna hold on to his mane.
I believe you mean nay.
Any interaction he has to neigh. That was not an interaction. Okay, I'm gonna need acrobatics from the 2 riders.
Fucking nailed it.
Can I use animal handling instead?
Sure. Okay, you were kind of taken aback when he just bolted, and you didn't quite fall off. You kind of went like, oh, and then scrambled, and you're now upright and you're good. But it was initially very jarring.
Cool. I'm really glad that he's leading the way because I have no idea where we're going. I'm just gonna sit back and let him do the thing.
Okay. I'm assuming you guys would like to fast travel 5 hours north to get to Edenbrook? Alright, it is now 2 hours 31 minutes and 54 seconds later. I need a D4 roll from Mr. Jonesy. Yeah, you feel a kind of dank breath on the back of your neck, on the little nape of your neck, and
Okay.
you're kind of feeling paranoid.
Okay. I'm still haunted. I'm haunted as fuck. I'm gonna look around in the. We're at the town, right?
You guys are about halfway between the town and the castle and city of Edenbrook.
Okay.
There's
Okay,
nothing
I'm
but
gonna-
farmland around you.
Not even if I looked around for a man in a hooded cloak.
You can roll for that. Yeah, you don't see anything.
Dang. Okay. Gotta do what we gotta do. Let's press on. Yeah. Nobody needs a pee break.
All right. I'm assuming we're fast traveling the rest of the way. Okay. You have now reached the city and castle of Edenbrook, and right outside the main gate, there are 2 guards standing in front of you. They cross their spears, one over another like that, in front of you, and you guys are now stopped by 2 guards.
Fusroda.
And they say, "Who goes there?
We come bearing gifts for the king.
Who are you?
Heroes?
You don't sound very sure of that."
They.
Hero. Dang it.
I need a diplomacy roll from Criven.
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Okay. That one. Ooh.
Okay, one of them buys it, the other one's skeptical, but they both release their spears and they allow you to walk forward. They say, "Don't make any trouble."
Never.
Never.
Give me a perception roll.
Everybody?
Yep. Oh, this will be fun. Damn it, it was almost fun. Nothing happens. You guys are good. You guys are in the middle of the town, and it winds. That is not the right piece of paper. The town, after you go through the city gates, kind of winds around, and you can go to a variety of shops here if you would like, or you guys can make your way directly to the castle. There's some tavern, there's a blacksmith,
I
apothecary.
scratch the top of the horse's head and I say, "Let's go see the king."
Yeah, we can explore after we deliver.
Okay. Can I get a nay and an accordance? with
Yay or
that?
nay?
Can I get a yay or nay?
No, I'm gonna turn back into an elf and go into the blacksmith.
Okay.
I fall abruptly to the ground.
Yeah, you guys both fall abruptly to the ground and land on your asses, as now there is Ginkgo standing in front of you in all of his elven glory, and he steps into a building that very clearly says blacksmith, and there is a very burly man standing in front of you, bare-chested, boasting his hairy chest to the world, and he goes, "Huh? What do you want?"
Your finest quarterstaff.
Alright.
I'm
it?
gonna follow him in.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean that's all I want.
Alright. Anything for you other 2?
I don't. Do you guys have like a really, 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 really big hammer? The biggest hammer you ever seen. Just the biggest war maul you've ever seen.
Yeah, I doubt you
A
can
what?
lift it, though.
Really?
Yeah, he points over to the wall, and you see this massive club that your passive wisdom would tell you that was previously owned to an ogre. And it is about 4 times longer than you and about twice as thick.
Well, that's just ridiculous. I don't want anything as. I get mad and I say, "Listen to me, you fuck."
Okay, D4. Huh. Okay, hold on one sec. There's a DM note. Okay. What you guys see, Ginkgo and Kruven, you guys see as he's in the middle of cussing out the blacksmith. By the way, check your Discord, Derek.
Oh, I can't log into my Discord. It's been fucky.
Jesus.
Sorry.
Okay, hold on, I got you. You get that? Skype. I don't know if I sent to the right one of you. Hold on.
Yeah, try the other one. Oh, there you go.
Okay. There you go. Okay, so Derek, read that.
I get halfway through cussing him out and I start screaming like a little girl.
You guys also noticed that his eyes went glassy and kind of clouded, and he started screaming like a little girl, as he said. And
Listen
after
to me, you fuck. No!
after 2 or 3
I'm
seconds
just
of
gonna
this,
turn around and walk away.
hold on, it's not over yet. After 2 or 3 seconds of this, he goes completely silent. And Jonesy, you don't know what just happened. The last 4 seconds is a complete blank to you.
Okay, cool.
Everybody's looking at you like you just freaked the fuck out for no apparent reason. And the blacksmith says
Cool.
to you,
I'm just gonna.
"What's going on with you?"
I just own it completely, and it's like, if I wanted any shit from you,
Get out of my store.
wait. Okay.
He picks up a hammer.
I just back out.
Okay.
The king likes me.
The blacksmith looks at Kruven and Ginkgo and goes, "What's his deal?"
Don't you see the flower on his head?
Yeah, I thought that was weird, but is that what's going on? Really?
It's the roots going into his brain.
Maybe you should take him to the apothecary and get them to take a look at that.
He's fine.
Okay.
Maybe I ate.
Okay, so we got 2 options here for your staff, okay? I can either give you one here that we've got, our best quality one, for 100 gold pieces, or I can make one for you. It's going to be, completely wood, but it's going to have a little bit of lead inlays in it, make it a little bit stronger, as well as lead caps on either end, so you can hit people with it really hard and it won't break. But that's going to take time, and it's going to be a little bit more expensive.
Like, how long?
About a day. Maybe a couple hours. It depends how much you want to pay me. I might be able to speed it up. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we're going to deliver something pretty important to the king here. Think you can have it done by the time I'm back? I'll
Depends.
just kind of clink my bag of 750 gold.
He gets all, like, wow-eyed or cow-eyed and, like, opens up his eyes and goes, "It'll be ready in an hour." And takes your bag of gold.
No. I'm not giving it to him. I'm just showing there's a lot of gold in my purse.
It's in his hand.
Why do you have to put me in these situations?
Why did you say you dropped the bag on the counter?
I dropped it. I said I held it.
Oh, okay, fine. Yeah, so he says he'll have it done in an hour. If there's as much gold in there as I think.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright. That's good. I'll
Okay.
follow Jonesy up.
Kruven, you want to do any shopping?
What short swords do you have?
He's got a various assortment of short swords. You see one kind of off to the corner. It's actually got a red blade with a blue inlay all the way through the middle of the sword. And where the blue inlay meets the end of the red sword blade, it kind of has like a purplish looking, kind of like a flame kind of thing going on just near the tip. No fire or anything. It actually just looks really, really nice. You would need somebody to look at it to tell you exactly what it is, or you'd have to ask him.
What's that? And I point right at that flamboyant sword.
He says, "Oh, that's the sword from the old kingdom of Din. The king brought it back, many years, ago when he had taken over the kingdom. I guess he had taken it off of their best champion, and
How much is it?
oh, you can't afford it.
How much?
About 30,000 gold pieces.
I'm gonna laugh at his face and tell him that he's fucking crazy. And the king's adventurer deserves a good sword.
Roll persuasion. Yeah, he's not having any of it. He's like, tell you what, 20,000 and it's yours.
Maybe tomorrow.
All
I'm
right.
just gonna walk out in a toughie,
Okay.
tissy rather.
You walk out in a tizzy into the middle of the street where Jonesy and Ginkgo are waiting for you. And
Cool.
you guys are now in the
I'm
first
still
street.
doing the thing, holding my backpack up in front of me with a spear.
Okay.
And King.
You are you're getting some looks from the people in the town as they're kind of walking past you, and they're looking at you all weird.
Yeah, I'm pretty used to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's walk. Let's go see the king.
Okay. You guys walk up through the main corridor of the city, take a right, walk up a little bit more, keep walking to the end of the street, take a left, past the Wanton Lush Tavern, which is, as you guys would recognize, the tavern where there was that woman that had some potions of questionable nature that Nico had tasted to various avail. And then you see at the very end of the street the castle gates, and there's a small gaggle of guards standing by the main guard housing right in front of the main gate.
We have urgent business with the king.
They're not looking at you.
We have urgent business with the king.
The shortest one of them turns around and looks at you, looks you up and down, and goes, "No begging! The king doesn't like hobos!" and turns around.
Guys,
We are champions of the arena. Put on a quest by the king.
He turns around and raises his eyebrow a little bit and goes, "Oh, why didn't you just say that? Yeah, go on forward. I'm sure the king is waiting for you." Why wouldn't you lead with that? He kind
Yeah,
of mutters to himself as he turns back around. The gate kind of opens up a little bit, and you guys can walk through.
yeah, I'm
Alright.
gonna head that way.
Yeah, let's do
Yeah.
it.
You guys walk up the steps into the center of the castle, walk through the courtyard, and you enter the main hall. There are braziers lit on either sides of the main hall, and you walk up towards the throne, where there is a sickly man leaning against the throne, and he goes, "Hey, hold up there. What do you want?"
Can I use my perception to see if this is the king?
You can. Yeah, you see this as not the king. You see him as like a... you would closely associate him with maybe a fool.
Hmm.
Um,
That's not him.
that's not him. What do we do?
Where's the king?
Are you asking him?
Yeah.
Okay. He looks at you, goes, "What do you want with the king? He's busy.
We're busy. Where's the king?
He's in his private chambers. What do you want?"
Where are the private chambers?
Ah, yeah, like I'm gonna tell you that.
I'm gonna pull out my sword and walk up to him, put it right against his throat, and say, "Tell me where the fuck the chamber is."
It's good. So I think that's intimidation.
Yeah, I'm gonna need an intimidation roll on that.
Rar.
Yeah, he pisses himself. And he says, "Jeez, all you needed to do was ask nicely. I'll go get him." And he kind of slinks out of your reach and disappears behind the a wall that was behind the throne.
I'm gonna follow these guys' lead and just
Okay.
yeah, man, you guys handle this however you want to handle this.
This is gonna get awkward with the crown holder going AFK.
I'll just take the spear from him.
Okay. I need a D4.
Alright. There we
Ooh,
go.
This is interesting. Are you ready for this?
Sure.
Nothing happens.
Awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah.
There you
I
go.
will wait for the king to return.
Okay. A few short moments later, the king returns with his court wizard is with him. You guys would recognize him as the cowled man with the robe and the cloak and all that
Pissed
stuff.
himself?
No. That guy
Oh.
is a different guy. That's a jester.
Oh.
Or the king's fool. The king walks back in with the jester, the guy who pissed himself, and the court wizard, and the jester says, "There you go. Here he is, the king, and his advisor. Please don't hurt me."
Hey,
And he slinks off.
Hello. We have your crown.
The king says, "Oh, well, that's a crown. Why do you have a crown?"
You sent us on a mission to get a bone crown.
Oh, a bone crown! You said my crown, and I thought that's kind of weird considering I'm wearing it, you know? And it'd be kind of... Yeah, no, bone crown. Yeah, from Castle of Din. Gotcha. Past Darinar. Yeah, okay. What happened? You just walked in and took it?
I mean, pretty much.
Regale us with the honorable tale of your victory over what many a foe probably... Maybe? The denizens of the castle?
I remember throwing a flask at some old woman. And then it was kind of a blur. And then we had this crown and there was like dead people. And then here we are.
I remember a naked human.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
definitely happened.
And
That was
then-
me.
And that's about it. But hey, we got your bone crown.
We definitely.
Did you
had
guys
a bone
do
crown.
anything-
Actually,
Hero-worthy?
oh no, we killed so many bad people.
Oh, good, good.
All of them.
And an impressive amount of bad people, and also somebody left us a note, murdered one of our friends, and it was all like, "Hey, we're looking for the people that have the bone crown." So I think this bone crown is worth a lot.
That's impossible. It's not worth anything.
Oh really? Oh, we should go.
Well, yeah, if you want. I mean, I just sent you there as a task to see if you guys are actually heroes. I'm not going to send, 5 random strangers after my kidnapped daughter. Like, I don't want your deaths on my conscience. At least getting the crown from a, castle inhabited by, evil spirits and zombies or for whatever else I was told. Apparently there's a dragon? I don't know.
There was a really wild one. I had to pin him to the side of a building. It's crazy. Yeah, I could
dragon?
talk for days. No, a zombie.
Oh.
They're all crazy, man, and they're so. I mean, you just can't even deal with them. Their teeth are all fucked up. Ugh. Yeah. Man.
Teeth all fucked up.
Yeah, zombies'
kinda-
teeth are all fucked up. Have you taken care of a zombie's teeth? Because they don't.
Fair point. Fair
While
point.
you guys are rambling, where exactly is the crown? Is it inside the backpack?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna put it down on the floor.
It's actually in Ginkgo's hands.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yes. He took it off of you when you went AFK.
Cool.
And then he rolled a d4 and got 4. Nothing happened.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so... Where were we? Yes, okay. So the king is rejoicing over your tales of victory and valor, and he goes...
Does he want to hear more tales? 'Cause
Oh,
we
yeah,
got tales.
he loves to hear about war stories and stuff, so he's listening very intently.
I show him the blood all over my tunic, and I go, "Do you want to know how I got this?" And I just go on and on and on about how we
Okay.
killed drows for like all
And
of
then
2
drank
days.
them.
Yeah, we drink the blood of our enemies because we're heroes. and we believe in slaying evil doers.
That-
And
Doesn't sound very heroic, the drinking of blood part. That sounds very much like evil.
no, you misunderstand us. You see, we're desperate. It was so hard out there that the only consumables we had was the blood of our enemies.
Wow. He's just amazed from hearing this story, and the court wizard taps him on the shoulder and says, "Sire, should we... I mean, this is a fun and all, but can we get to the point?"
So do you want this crown? No?
He looks at it and goes, I don't...
You
do we...
I think it would really complete your wardrobe.
So do I.
I agree.
He, have you guys pulled it out? Or is it still in the backpack?
It's in the backpack.
Okay. So you're holding it out, like the backpack
Yeah.
out. Okay. And he goes,
What?
"Yeah, I don't think do we need it?" And, I need perception rolls from all three of you. Okay. Ginkgo and Kruven, nothing weird is happening. Everything seems completely normal. It's just a regular conversation. Jonesy, you see as the king looks over at his court wizard, he asks, do we really need the bone crown? I mean, the kingdom's been dead forever. I just sent them on that task. It's menial, right? It doesn't mean anything. And you see kind of like a little bit of a glimmer in the eye of the wizard, the court wizard, as he says, "Well, sire, we probably should keep it for your archives, over, you vanquish so many foes and we always keep a trophy, we should just probably add this to the pile."
Yo,
And the
guys.
king turns back to you and says, "Yeah, okay, yeah, we'll hold on to it. Thank you for bringing this. You never know, what might happen, and it'd mean a lot."
I like you. I don't like a lot of people, but I like you.
I like you too. You killed bad people and drank their
you-
blood.
You should not look at this crown. It's got some bad mojo. Your court
Oh.
wizard can tell you all about it, right?
He looks
look
at the
at the
court
court-
wizard, and the court wizard goes, "Any stories of any kind of magic or..."
No, not stories. Stories. No, stories are just stories. This is evil, right?
"I believe we would know if an evil object was brought into the sanctum of our great castle city. Your stories are merely exaggerated in this sense."
Why don't you put it on then?
I think it would really complete your outfit.
The king looks at the wizard and goes, "I mean, it's just a crown. You're not the
Is there-
king.
It's just
if
a
you,
crown.
If you put it on, it's not like you're the king. You can put it on for a sec. It's fine. And the king reaches into your bag and he grabs the crown and pulls it out. And I need con saves from everybody. Yeah, okay, all three of you feel like this crown would really complete your wardrobe. It would really top things off.
Who's
And
closest to me?
the wizard, I'm going to go by the previous perception rules still. The wizard, Jonesy, you would see that he is staring at the crown intently, but not giving away any kind of indication whether he recognizes it or not, but you do see that he is staring intently. Anyway, the three of you, you guys all want to wear this crown.
Who's closest to me?
All three of you are right next to each other. So, Ginkgo's to your left, and Kruven's to your right. Directly in front of you is the king, and directly to his left is the court wizard. The jester that pissed himself is on the right of the king.
I'm gonna see if I can piece this together in my mind. Maybe you should give it to your fool.
I mean, it's just a crown. I don't really care.
Yeah,
It would really complete his outfit.
If anything, it's the crown of an enemy, and for your court jester to parody an enemy only adds to it. And the fact that it was, a gift from heroes would make you smile every time you looked at your fool, would it not?
All right, fair enough.
Right? Because if this was any value, then your court wizard would want it, but you don't want it, right? This isn't worth anything, right?
He's looking completely disinterested. He mutters that, well, we probably should store it. But, I mean, hey, if he wants to wear it, he can wear it. The fool, upon hearing this, doesn't want to wear it. He goes, meh, it's just a crown. I don't care. The court wizard speaks up and goes, Sir, I believe we agreed that we should just store it.
But what does the king think?
And he moves to grab it.
I implore the king as to what he would think in the situation, for he has the final say in any matter.
The king says, I believe we had an agreement before you guys pulled out this crown and got all weird. It's just a crown.
Is it?
I'm gonna pick it
It's
up.
a bone crown! Look at it! It's a crown! Made of bone! Woo!
Pick it up. Put it on its head.
On the king's head?
No, on the jester's. The
Okay.
Yeah, that guy.
He watches you, and he watches the crown as you slip it onto the head of the jester. You see the jester's eyes go cloudy, and then he just starts screaming. He takes the crown off, drops it in front of him, and is screaming and runs over to the wall and smacks his face against the wall 4 or 5 times, and then he turns around and says, I think it's gone, and collapses in front of you as you see his skull is completely split open and a little bit of brains are hanging out, and he collapses dead.
How much
Aren't you?
to prove that your wizard lied to you?
The king says, my court wizard has never lied to me.
Didn't he just?
The court wizard looks over and says, feeble minds. Look, we're all standing here. We're all not inundated with this magic of some crown, We all don't feel this urge to, wear such meaningless objects, some trinket from hundreds of years ago, some kingdom that's no longer around. Do we really need to go through this? Come on, it's just a crown.
But I think that would look great with my outfit.
It would look really good with my robe.
I mean, I don't have my mask anymore. I think that would look good on me.
The court wizard picks up the crown off the floor, and he looks at it intently and says, the king thanks you. And the king kind of jolts, he was daydreaming or staring at his dead jester now, and goes, yes, thank you. Are you guys ready for another undertaking? What? Silly me. Reward. What would you like as a reward? You got this crown, I mean, surely you guys got to be ready for the next adventure. I need you to go save my daughter, The court wizard kind of disappears behind the tapestry behind the throne, and comes back several minutes later.
Do you
no
have
crown.
Sorry, I cut you off.
With no crown in his hands, he just comes back and he's standing there very pompously.
Do you have a son?
The king? The king looks back at you and says, no, I was never fortunate enough to get a male heir.
That's just a damn shame. It means you lose your kingdom after you've got no lineage, right? Unless your daughter has a son. Or someone awesome marries your daughter.
Well,
like a hero.
I mean, that would be the greatest thing. I mean, can you imagine the stories that we would be able to tell at feasts?
Right?
Our heroes come in, they come through the pit, they vanquish their foes. Somebody killed a dragon last year! A dragon! And he kind of rants about this dragon. The court wizard behind him, you see, is just kind of shaking his head a little bit, and then the king kind of snaps to him and goes, yeah, that'd be awesome. If only we knew such a noble soul that would be able to take my daughter's hand, restore our kingdom to prosperity.
They would have to prove themselves by rescuing your daughter's hand.
Well, preferably with the rest of her body. Am I right?
Yeah, I play along. Though I'm really not that dumb, but I really want to play along.
Right.
Yeah. I say send us. You know,
Well, I mean, you guys kind of won.
we already run a small town. I'm pretty sure we could run a large city.
Wait, you guys run a small town?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me this in your adventure? That is so cool. The king is gushing.
I'm gonna strike a heroic pose.
Okay. You strike a heroic pose. The king is in awe of your finesse and your stature, and he says, "Well, I mean, there need but be no reward to send you guys. I mean, you guys did what was asked. You guys are truly heroes. I can send you. That was kind of. Were you not listening when I talked earlier? Okay. Well, anyway." The whole lot of you, when you went through the pit and you won, I was like, hey, you know, whoever comes back with the crown, you know, you can go and have the honor of rescuing my daughter and saving the kingdom from terrible, terrible danger. He's starting to ramble a little bit. The court wizard nudges him with his elbow, and the king goes, yes, right. Anyway, so, what do you need as a reward? Do you want a reward, or do you just want to go for my daughter?
I look at the other guys and I'm trying to gauge their reaction to this.
So there was. Oh, go ahead.
So, I have an order in at the blacksmith, and I'm also quite parched. You know. Do you think I could get some drinks?
Definitely. Stop by the tavern. Here, give him this voucher. He hands you a piece of paper that you can see says, by order of the king, you shall give this patron whatever they desire on this date. And it is dated for today.
No, how about that blacksmith? Because my staff got burnt up trying to get that crown.
Yeah, you can use the voucher twice. In any place. Either twice in the tavern, once in the blacksmith, and they'll just give it to you for free.
Anything
Whatever you like.
For free?
I mean, I'm the king. Come on, if I
Alright,
tell
so I'm
them,
gonna-
they gotta
I'm
do
gonna grab
something.
one of those vouchers.
Okay.
Interesting. Hey, do you know if the blacksmith is married?
He was. Wait, which blacksmith?
I use my history to recall the man that I just saw. I give him a really awful description.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm dying. I'm so sorry. Dying is hard work. Okay, no character said that. That was me. Okay. Don't swallow your spit down your fucking lungs hole. It's bad. Okay. Yeah, you don't do a very good job of describing. Okay, was he short or was he tall?
Guys, everyone is short to me. I don't. Wait, you guys are tall too. Everyone is short to us. What?
He had a hairy chest.
Okay, yeah, that's Cletus.
Cletus. Is Cletus married?
He was.
Past tense?
Yeah, his wife's dead.
Dang.
She
Does
was.
he have a daughter?
The king looks thoughtfully into the air, and he seems lost in thought.
I asked the wizard. Does he have a daughter? You seem like you know things around here.
The wizard looks you dead in the eyes and says, "No."
Shenanigans. I'm looking for a marriage proposal. It needs to be a good one. I either need to really irk somebody or rule some shit.
His
That's what heroes
wife
do.
was the handmaiden to our princess until she was struck down by the kidnappers.
Lame. Okay. I will do any and all tasks you ask of me until your daughter's hand is mine, I say to the king.
The
And I
king's
will tell you every awesome story I know on the date of my wedding.
The king snaps out of whatever thought he was in and lost in, and he goes, "Oh, excellent! Excellent! So you'll go save her, then?"
Yes, and I would like to strike a heroic pose. How do I do that?
Just say you would like to strike a heroic pose. You can even roll a performance. Yeah, okay, there you go. Yeah, you make a feeble attempt at a like a strongman style pose, but the king is so enamored with you that he just looks at you in sheer awe.
Awesome.
And the court wizard looking at you with pity.
I'm going to ignore him. I got tunnel vision.
All right.
One extra thing. On our adventures, we have a lot of difficult decisions to make, and we never really know where our enemies lie. You know, they could be anybody. They could be someone who is perceived to be a good person, and then in the eyes of the law, until the point, is been a good person until we discover that they're evil. And if we dispatch this person, there may not be a mountain of evidence that this person was evil without proof of it, because we are a hasty and efficient team of fighters. So if I could get a notice for the opportunity to carry out an extrajudicial killing, that would be wonderful. Like a sheriff status.
Just to dance on the neutralness of things.
Yeah.
Maybe a
for the sake
deputy.
of justice. Yeah. For the sake of justice.
Okay. I'm gonna need some proof. You will be held accountable to that, but you'll have a large bit of leeway. But you can proclaim yourself a deputy of Edenbrook, and
that's all I needed.
anybody that disputes your killings, as you say, if they dispute it, they will need to come to court, and then you will have to defend your actions, deputy, yes, yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
Perfect. Can I have a badge?
We don't really have badges. We have a tabard. Would you like a tabard?
Yeah.
You should just wear that.
He hands you, he reaches over behind the throne and he grabs a tabard that is a half moon with a star, encompassed in where the other half of the moon would be. And you recognize it as the royal seal.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna just drape that sucker right around me.
Okay. You are now wearing the king's tabard. You would know that the only people that you have seen in Edenbrook with that same sigil, you see holding the cloak on the court wizard. He has like a little latch pin that has the same emblem. Aside from that, you've only ever seen 3 guards with it, and you would know them as to be the king's royal elite guard.
Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna take the tabard. I'm gonna layer it underneath my clothes so that cloak that I stole goes over top of it.
Okay. You are wearing the tabard underneath your cloak.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I believe that Cruven needs something of a reward.
He took the voucher.
Oh,
He
okay.
took a voucher.
Oh,
I should
sorry,
say.
I was muted. Yeah, I got a voucher.
Okay. So we're good.
We're good.
Let's go rescue your daughter. Where's she at?
Well, that is the tricky part.
Go on.
Right, yes, sorry. This note was left behind when she was kidnapped. He hands you a note.
I pass it to one of the other guys.
I'm gonna grab it and read it.
Okay, you read aloud the note, and it says, "Dear quote-unquote king, we've taken your daughter. Do not come and try and find her. We have stashed her in the haunted forest. Any attempt to come after her will lead in your sudden demise. We'll be in touch soon with our demands."
Is that it?
That's it.
No signature?
Nope.
I'm gonna ask Ginkgo to see the note from earlier to compare,
Okay.
like the handwriting.
I'll show him.
Would that be like investigation?
Do you have the feat for checking, identifying handwriting and stuff like that?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay, then just roll investigation.
Okay.
I think it's the linguist feat that you would need to have in order to just know.
I don't think so. No. Investigation.
Yeah.
Okay.
The handwriting looks similar, but you don't really know what you're looking at, so you can't quite tell.
I'm reading the situation and nudge to Ginkgo to see what he thinks.
I'm gonna lean over to Jonesy and say, the wizard did it. Quietly.
I need a perception roll from anybody who cares.
I care.
Okay. Ginkgo and Jonesy, you don't see this, but Kruven, you see a smirk out of the corner of the wizard's eyes, or lips.
When
Kind of smirks up a little bit.
Ginkgo said
Yes.
when he whispered that.
Yep.
All right. I'll save that for later when we leave.
Okay. You guys
So
want to
we
do
got-
anything else here?
We got all the information we need for the
Yeah.
adventure.
Yeah, we should probably leave.
We're good.
Yeah.
Let's go head to blacksmith, grab that staff, grab a sword.
Cool.
Let's go get drunk.
As we're walking away, I'd like to mutter a bunch of really nasty shit under my breath. Man, that wizard smelled bad, and he looked bad, and he dressed like a hobo, and because now I realize that he's listening to us. So I'm just talking a ton of shit about the wizard.
Mad shit.
Yeah, I'm talking mad shit about
Okay.
the wizard.
You talk mad shit about the wizard. Nothing happens.
Just really, really low under my breath, and then I just turn around and smile.
The court wizard is looking at you when you turn around and to smile at him. He's not amused, but he makes no effort to go after you or say anything.
Your shit's weak. And then I leave the room.
That's great, especially with the Grandma's Boy reference on the pre-show. Shit's weak.
Oh my god.
When you sit
That's
on my
perfect.
face. Alright, sorry. Let's just quit breaking the meta here for a second. Where are we at?
Let's
What
go
are
to
we
the
doing?
apothecary.
Okay.
I got a score to settle.
Okay. You guys walk out towards the main gate of the castle, where the guard housing was before, and you are in the inside of the castle gate. And that same group of soldiers is still standing around talking. And the gate is closed. They're on the other side of the gate from you.
Hark.
Dude, peep this tabard my bro's got. And I'm gonna show him Jonesy's tabard.
The
Open this gate in the name of the deputy.
The smallest man looks over, salutes you, and says, "Yes, sir, right away!" And he opens the door with such force that it knocks kind of a lanky guy over onto his ass, and he yells, "Get up, worm! How dare you insult me in front of the King's Own Royal Guard! I'm sorry, sir. We'll have him trained better for the next time you come around. So sorry."
Yeah, I'm
That's
gonna
alright.
kick that guy on the ground as I walk by.
I'm gonna walk up straight
Okay.
up to the guy that was apologizing. I'm gonna hand him 7 gold pieces and stuff them into his pocket, and I say, "You're doing a great job."
He finishes saluting you and says, "Thank you, sir. I'll hold down the fort till you get back."
This is my name is Deputy Jonesy. You remember this face?
Yes, sir.
Let's go to the apothecary, guys.
Okay, you guys walk down the main street, and to your left, you can see the sign of the apothecary. And to your right, 2 or 3, say 3 doors down, you can see the sign for the Wanton Lush Tavern. There's apothecary to your left, tavern slightly down the road to your right.
I duck into the apothecary.
Okay. What are the other two doing?
you want to go blacksmith?
Yeah, I want to go to the blacksmith.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. You guys are going to take some time walking, so we'll do all the apothecary stuff now. Jonesy, you step inside the room and you see a man leaning against the counter, and when the door closes, it kind of makes a little jingle sound from the bell, and you see him kind of turn slightly and lazily look at you and be like, yeah, what?
I smile, and then I turn around to the front door, and I bolt it closed, and I flip over the closed sign. And I turn around and walk to the counter. I say, I put down that satchel, I take it out of my bag and put it on the counter, and I put my hand on top of it so it can't be moved off the counter. And I say, I believe you have something of mine.
He looks at you, looks down, looks back at you, looks back down, reaches underneath the counter, pulls something out. It's a bag of some sort with something inside, sets it down very much in the same manner, and leaves his hand over top.
Why did you take it from me?
Because we needed something, and you could clearly go get it for us without us having to shut down.
Us? There's more than one of you here?
There's more than one of us everywhere.
I want free stuff. This
No.
bag is worth more than... I see, it's worth more than the mask. Do you have a disguise kit?
No.
No? Shucks, that would have made this so much easier. I'm gonna make this mess. It's just me. It's just me. I'm gonna reach across the counter and grab him. Can I grab him?
Yeah. Absolutely.
And then I'm gonna pull him towards me over the counter.
Okay. His legs, he's completely limp and allows you to do everything. And he's looking you dead in the eyes and goes, just take your mask and leave. It's an apothecary. Why would we have thieves' tools?
No, disguise kit.
Yeah, that's part of a thieves' tools. Why would we have it? It's an apothecary. You want potions? We got potions. I can give you a potion that'll change your face. Like, we had a deal. Take your shit and get out.
We had a deal? We didn't have a deal. You stole from me.
Yeah, we left you a note that said, go get this and you can have your mask back.
'Cause
That's a
you
deal.
stole from me. You stole from me. Wait. You know what? You're right. You're right. This is my bad. This is my bad. I'm sorry. I dust off his shoulders, and I turn him around, and I say, just go unlock the door. I got this. And I take my maul out of my bag.
He's not moving, and he takes one step backwards, and
cool.
he's looking at you. He says, look, I should tell you, if you were to try and harm me, that won't work out for you. Just take your stuff and leave. He is absolutely not worried at all.
Yeah, my perception. I'm trying to read him. Do I think he's dangerous?
Oh, did you roll perception? Sorry.
Yeah.
14. Yeah, you think that if you were to fight him, it'd be a tough fight, but it's 50-50. You can't really quite say who would win.
Okay.
And your passive wisdom would tell you that if there is anybody else in this building, you would not leave alive if you started a fight.
Damn it.
If there's anybody
I'm just
else in the
gonna tell him I'll be seeing you really soon. And I leave.
As you're leaving out the front door, I'm guessing you took your mask.
I took my mask.
Okay. As you're leaving out the front door, he says, not as soon as we'll be seeing you.
As soon as you be seeing
The door
you,
closes.
I say as I close the door. I'm gonna head to the blacksmith.
Okay. You arrive at the blacksmith as Ginkgo and Kruven are both waving pieces of paper in front of the blacksmith's face, and he's saying, okay, hold on, for the last time, one at a time. I don't count very good, so just one of you tell me what you want.
Go ahead, Ginkgo.
So I had some super awesome quarterstaff being made for me.
Yeah, it's already made. I told you. By the time you get back, boom. Just give me that
Yeah.
little satchel of gold, and we're good.
No, but I got this instead, and I'll show him the voucher.
Yeah. Crap. Yeah, you can tell from as he's looking at the piece of paper that he has no idea what it says, but he recognizes the seal at the very bottom of the page, and he goes, "All right, fine." Takes the paper from your hand, stamps some ink, stamps the bottom, and hands it back to you, and begrudgingly hands you the staff.
All right, I'll take it.
You can add quarterstaff +2 to your inventory.
All right.
All right.
He looks over at the other elf and goes, "You pointy-eared folk are always such a hassle. What do you want?"
Remember that sword we were talking about earlier?
Yeah, I believe I told you it was like 40,000 gold pieces.
30, and you give it me for 20, but you know who's counting.
20 is
go get
fine,
it for
then.
me, and I'm gonna give you this voucher.
He takes the voucher out of your hand, looks at it, and again, you very clearly are aware of the fact that he has no idea what he's reading, recognizes Cecile, sighs very deeply, stamp, hands it to you, turns around, walks over, and with a heavy sigh, grabs the short sword from the rack, walks over, and hands it to you.
Thank you.
You can add a magic short sword to your inventory. Properties are unknown because you haven't asked him or gotten it identified by somebody that knows what the fuck they're looking at.
Who would that be? Metabrick? Because I don't
Like
really
a-
believe what he would say.
Like a
you know?
lore master of a town, like a wise man, or like maybe somebody who's been in the army for a while, like a captain of the guard might have seen the weapon before and seen what its effects do in battle.
Okay.
Or the creator of the sword.
Okay. Cool.
And
I
Jonesy, you
put
stepped
my
in.
mask on so he doesn't recognize me,
Okay.
and have my deputy thing out, and say, "Excuse me, sir, I am looking for a mall to keep the king's peace."
Can you roll persuasion? He looks at you and with like stone cold seriousness goes, "Ah, yes, sir. What can I get for you?" Mall, right? Mall. What kind of mall would you like? I got an ogre's club. It's a
Too
very
big.
fine ogre's club.
Too big.
If you can lift it, it'll probably fuck somebody up pretty good.
Okay, I'm gonna go over and try and lift it.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, you're not.
I'm gonna
you're not
give
lifting
him.
it.
Ow.
You can try and roll strength. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I know. I try to lift it. I'm like, no.
He kind of laughs a little bit with you, and he's like, I have a bet that nobody can lift it. And my brother's like, oh, yeah, I saw somebody lift it in the war. He's an idiot. He's addicted
Yeah.
to drugs.
Oh.
He's fucking crazy.
Should I be reporting his illicit habits to my superiors?
Drugs aren't illegal here.
Oh, okay, good. I'm new. I need to keep the peace.
Oh.
Hammer, mall.
Right, oh,
mall.
yeah, mall. Oh, yeah. What do you want? We got a blue one. We got a steel one. We got a wood one. We got a red one.
I would like to
And we
know
got a
what the
black one.
colored ones do.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know because I've never actually swung them. But apparently, the black one causes disease. The red one, I've been told, makes things light on fire. The blue one, I've been told, is really cold.
I want the fire.
I'm a poet, and I'm not even aware of it.
The fire one sounds excellent.
Okay. He goes into the back room. You hear rummaging, and it sounds like things are being thrown around the room. And he comes back out and goes, I forgot to ask you, sir, how are you paying?
With gold and smiles.
Wow, we don't take smiles. How much gold you got?
A lot. I have 600 gold.
That's not a lot. That's not
Weren't
a lot.
our
That's not a lot.
vouchers? You can stamp them
Wait.
a couple times.
Wait a second. You're a blacksmith, right?
Yes,
You must be looking to expand your efforts, right?
I'm intrigued.
Well, I know of a forge that's just laying empty about 5 hours from here. If you have extra staff, you could man it. And we would lease you the land.
For only 15%.
10.
Yeah. That's
All right.
great.
He agrees. Goes back into the room, grabs this maul and carries it out. And it looks like he's struggling. He looks like a very tough man who's very capable of holding heavy things. And he's struggling as he lifts it and drops it on the counter in front of him. And you see a couple of sparks fly off of the front of the maul, and it lights the counter on fire.
I love it. Yeah, I'm slightly aroused.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick it up.
Okay. Add 1 fire maul plus 1 to your inventory. Yeah. Or just magic a maul plus 1, but add fire. We'll talk about that later.
Cool.
Yeah. He
This will be the down payment.
very
your
quickly
lease.
puts out the fire and goes, right, yes, and then you 10%. Yeah. Gotcha.
10%.
I'll send my brother right down there. Be nice to get him out of the city.
That's perfect. I mean,
Drug addicted.
we have a weird policy in the town. If you have any particular enemies or relatives that you really don't like, or if anybody, cuts corners and is jilted you, you're allowed to pin them to the front door of your establishment. And if you see anything like that, or if your brother sees anything like that, it's totally normal.
Okay.
Totally normal.
All right.
Cool. I'm gonna walk out. I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good. I'll follow him.
Okay. So
do it.
the three of you all walk to the front of the blacksmith. You guys walk out the front door, and you're now standing in the middle of the street. What would you like to do?
What would you guys like to do?
I mean, drink. Still got these vouchers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Heading
go
to the
drink
tavern?
20,000 gold pieces worth of alcohol.
All right. So you guys all walk to the tavern. You see the sign in front says the Wanton Lush, and the tavern doors are unlocked and ready. If you go in and walk in, go ahead.
It's fucking.
You very heroically brush past the double hinge doors, which do that very much in a Western way, like. And you guys walk in and you look around. You see the bartender. You see a couple of tables, some people just mingling, and you see an old lady in the corner of the room. She has 5 potions in front of her, and she's looking at each one intently. And that's what's going on in the room. What would you guys like to do?
Can I roll history on this potions?
You can try.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. See if they look similar to the other ones.
You recognize 3 of them. You don't know what they do because you never drank one.
That's fine. I just wanted to make sure they're the same caliber.
You recognize 3.
I'm gonna go slam my voucher on the bar and hand him my jug to fill up.
He takes your voucher from you, crumples it up, drops it in the trash, and takes your jug, fills it full of wine, and hands it back to you.
Alright.
And says, you can have room 3.
I don't want it in a room, I just want to drink more.
I mean, the night's free for you. Whatever you need.
We're gonna need a place to stay if we end up getting hammered here.
Or you could stumble out the city. I mean, whatever.
we would have to stumble 5 hours back to our place. It's just a lot of stumbling.
Or to the haunted forest.
Stumbling. Yeah, let's get rip-roaringly drunk and go save the princess.
It wouldn't be any different than your activities so far.
Bucket. Yeah.
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 I
What
posted up at the
basically
bar
he's telling you that your stay there, Ginkgo, tonight is free. Whatever you desire is free. Food, drink. If you want to stay the night, he's giving you the key to room number 3.
Let's drink.
Let's drink.
I'm gonna do the same thing as
Okay.
Ginkgo just did.
He takes your voucher, stamps it, crumples it up, hands you your wineskin bag full, and
Oh yeah.
same thing.
From ascending order of alcohols on the shelf, I'd like to pick one of the ones in the middle that's a whole bottle, and I go, I want that one.
Okay, he hands you a big bottle of green liquid, and he says, "There you go."
How much is that?
Oh right, you're not a voucher. Yeah, that'll be 15.
Yeah, done. I'm just gonna drink that.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get drunk.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
You guys
gonna
wanna-
drink till I black out.
Yeah.
You guys just sitting at the bar getting drunk, or are you going to talk to anybody, or what?
No,
I'm gonna finish this
solo.
bottle, and then when they're both in their blackout set, I'm gonna encourage them that we leave and go to the haunted forest.
Okay. You guys want to like fast track time until you guys are at that point?
Until we're absolutely obliterated? Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys are completely fucking hammered. You guys stumble up from your bar stools, and you gauge the room, and it looks like everybody is drunk and passed out except for the old lady in the corner, who's looking at you guys and not saying anything, but she's just looking at you. And you guys can leave or whatever you want.
I'm just gonna shake my head at her and leave.
I'm gonna lick my upper lip and wink at her.
She recoils.
That's what she gets for being an old lady.
Proven?
I'm good.
Alright, you guys exit the tavern. Jonesy is gently persuading you guys that you guys should head for the haunted forest to seek after the princess. What do you guys want to do?
I mean, I got this new fancy staff.
That you
Got
do.
this new fancy sword.
If we get in trouble, I can burn the forest down.
Okay. You guys walk from the tavern to the very front of the city. There's 2 guards. They cross their spears and they say, "Hey! Nobody leaves at nighttime. You guys know the rules."
Official police business, and I open up my robe.
And he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Please go right ahead." And he lets you pass, and as soon as you pass, they lock their spears again, locking Ginkgo and Kruven on the other side.
Oh, no, those guys are with me. I need them as an official escort.
Oh. Okay,
They
fine.
have special abilities that will be...
Abilities? Can we see?
No.
I'm gonna throw a
Secret.
gold coin at one of them. Just like straight at his face.
D20?
Yeah,
It
he's
hits
a
him.
leprechaun.
It hits him in the knee, and he goes, "Wow, great trick," but picks up the
So-
coin and puts it in his pocket.
Magic.
Yeah, the other guy goes, "I want to see a trick."
And then
Now
I
he's
grab a coin
looking
and
at
throw
you.
it right at his head.
D20. It hits him in the chest, and he goes, "All right, good trick." And he picks up the coin, puts it in his pocket, and he allows you guys to pass. You guys are now standing out the front of the castle, outside the city walls. You see a signpost at the crossroads in front of you. It says South 5, Darinar. It says East 11, HPM. It says East southeast 7 LD. And then lastly, another portion of the sign points southwest and says 8 DT. And the last one says don't go this way, 5H, pointing west.
Well, my mind's made up.
We should probably fix the sign.
Yeah.
It doesn't have our town's name on it.
Yeah, we should scratch out the incorrect 5.
Yeah.
And you guys have daggers, right?
Yep. I do.
Yeah. We need to fix that.
Yeah. I'm gonna flip it over so it
Okay.
doesn't say that stupid fucking whatever, and then write witch's head. Carve it.
Okay, so we're gonna need a... Okay. It's
gonna be like blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. I need a, give me a D20 to scratch out Darinar. Give me a 1D100.
Why like this?
Okay, that's not so bad. So you went to go scratch out the lettering where it says Darinar, and as you're holding the piece of wood and you're scratching like this, you nick your thumb, and it is now bleeding, and you take 3 points of damage. And your thumb is bleeding.
Oh wait. We
I'm
can
gonna
just write
jug.
it.
Where's the jug? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
You could just write right over top of it. Witch head.
It's true. All right, so I'm gonna over the spot that I had started to engrave. I'm gonna go over and rewrite it with my blood.
Okay, I need a D20 for that.
Oh my god.
Okay, you are very proud of your writing, and you think it says Witch's Head perfectly, in perfect, like, very neat cursive writing, in the most illustrious, bright, popping red ink you've ever seen in your life. And you're super proud of it.
Be like, guys, how good did I do?
Yeah. I'm gonna regale myself with it. I think it looks great.
Actually, you're impressed. Ginkgo, not so much. You're
it's
kind
perfect.
of, yeah. Jonesy, you think it looks great. It's perfect. And Ginkgo, you're kind of confused as to why Witch's Head has a W and a Q, and then like an exclamation mark, a period, and then N M
I can't
M
read,
M
so-
M. I know you can't read. That's yeah.
I think it looks great.
WQ exclamation mark period N M M M M.
Witch's head.
Can I try to amend that a little bit?
You can try.
Yeah, we'll try that. What do you?
Alright.
What do you want?
D20 probably, just regular D20. Okay. Yeah, you amend it, and now it looks more like Witch's Head, and yeah. You grab Cruven by the hand and you drag his thumb across in blood to actually spell what it would say Witch's Head instead of WQ exclamation period N M M M.
That looks weird, Ginkgo.
It's okay.
All right.
I trust him.
All right.
Okay. Where are you guys headed?
The skull and crossbones, probably.
Do not head this way, 5H.
Yeah.
Okay, you
Yeah,
guys
that-
are heading
yeah.
west.
Yeah. Let's travel.
Okay. As you guys are traveling west, we're gonna stop for the night. And we'll pick up
good
next
spot.
week. Yeah, I didn't want to stop you at the sign because I got interested. But I didn't want you guys to be stuck in the town because, like, next week you guys might be like, let's go get drunk more, and then, like, we got a whole episode of you guys just drinking again. It's not exactly fun for the viewers.
No, I'm happy with how that episode went, though. That was good.
Yeah. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching. check out the stream every Monday at roughly 6 o'clock is when we go live. There's a pre-show. Today's pre-show was a little bit long, which is why we ended so late today. We also do a post-show. The links are in the description below, as you'll find. And yeah, come check us out for the live interactive, funness. Yeah, see you guys next week, where we're gonna eat a barrel full of cats.